The Refugee Education Assistance Act of 1980 provided $100 million in cash, medical, and social services to facilitate the Mariel refugees' transition to American life. Many believe that accepting the Mariel boatlift partly cost President Jimmy Carter his re-election.
Overall, the Marielitos assimilated to life here. They settled mostly in South Florida, and they went on to chase their own American dreams. In our last installment of this five-part series, CNN Espanol anchor Mercedes Soler, on special assignment, analyzes the 35-year legacy of Mariel.
America has proven again and again that it's a generous country. Out of the 125,000 Marielito stories told around the good cafecito cubano, many stand out. Proof that the Mariel stigma, in the most part, was created by the smaller narrative of the undesirables.
The Mariel story here has been a quiet success story, in contrast to all the noise that accompanied those 6 months of immigration.
It takes like a little ownership of the painting.
This is painter Andres Valerio, now 81. This men's boutique in Coral Gables proudly displays his artwork. Valerio keeps a studio just blocks away.
It's a good life. It's a good life, and I am sure it's more better the life in here and in Cuba.
Eduardo Suarez is also a master, but a master of television. He was a cameraman in Cuba, and within a month of arriving in Miami through the Mariel boatlift, WLTV Channel 23 hired him to cover the remainder of the Cuban exodus.
I was telling the people that arrived that don't worry because people are scary like me.
Within 3 years of his U.S. TV work, Eduardo Suarez was singled out by President Ronald Reagan.
Suddenly, I won an Emmy. How can a Marielito win an Emmy? That's impossible.
One of the TV cameramen with us today is Eduardo Suarez. He came to America just a few short years ago and recently won a Florida Emmy.
Reagan praised Suarez as he spoke to Cubans on May 20th at the Dade County Auditorium. 35 years later, here you are, Vice President of CNN Espanol. Your thoughts?
This is the land of opportunity. That's why. It's not me. It's a lot of people like me.
Mariel has taught the U.S. many lessons. In the summer of 1994, when Fidel Castro again announced that Cubans could leave the island, this time on rafts, about 35,000 fled in the span of 5 weeks. But this time, the balseros were taken to the Guantanamo base on the island, processed, and allowed entry into the U.S. slowly. An immigration deal was struck, whereby the U.S. agreed to a 20,000 migrant yearly quota. And now, with the thawing of relations between the two countries, political asylum or refugee status will probably not apply much longer to Cubans longing to leave the island. On special assignment on Mercedes Soler, Local 10 News.